Straight from Vancouver, we got the best podcast. Thorun Skundo, going hard, we here to last. Talking about everything reptilian pussy to political conversations, getting real pushy. Podcasts in the city where the vibe's so creepy.
Hello, welcome to episode 34 of the Thorun Skundo Podcast.
34 motherfuckers.
Big 3-4.
Yes, sir. That's like just entering into when a female becomes a MILF.
Yeah, I guess.
Like if you're early 20s and you bang a 34-year-old, you're going to tell your friends you banged a MILF.
True, even if she doesn't have kids.
Yeah.
Because you can, in fact, be a teenage mom and also be a MILF.
No, you're not a MILF. If there's a girl that's 20 and she has kids, she's not a MILF.
I would consider her a MILF. Personally.
I disagree.
Well, we can agree to disagree on this one. I go by the technical term.
A healthy disagreement. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, is a 20-year-old with kids a MILF? Let us know in the comments.
I don't think so.
So this episode, we're going to be talking about the pyramids in Egypt.
Yes.
And some recent discoveries.
Yeah.
We're also going to be talking about the other pyramids in the Grand Canyon.
Yes, sir.
As well as fitness influencer and lifestyle influencer Ashton Hall.
He's the GOAT, man.
As well as Kanye's new album. And we have a couple rants. That we're also going to go over and briefly touch on Mark Carney.
Did it?
So, I think we have to revisit the weather today.
Oh, yeah. Brief weather update.
Very brief weather update. We've kind of been skipping past it because
it was rainy every fucking day.
It was the same weather all the time. But it's actually very beautiful out. The weather's getting warm.
Spring has sprung, motherfuckers.
Spring has sprung.
Time to make some babies.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I mean, technically just because mating season. You know?
Yep. Yeah.
In nature. But, like, you can see the flowers are, like, just beginning to bloom. If you, see on the sidewalk in the trees.
There's buds.
Cherry blossoms.
Cherry blossoms are coming out.
It's warm.
Yeah.
Like the sun has warmth to it again.
Yeah, it jumped from like 5 degrees to 16 degrees.
Yeah.
It's quite a significant leap.
Yeah.
But the weather is beautiful, and I'm looking forward to the long days, the fires on the beach that are...
The fires in the forest.
Yeah. But yeah, the weather is nice.
Enjoy it while it lasts, because like the window of nice weather is from now until June.
And then the days start getting short again.
No, in June is when they're like, everything's on fire, we're burning, whole cities are going to burn down, towns are going to burn down. With these direct energy weapons and shit.
Yeah.
I feel like we have like short-term memory loss with a lot of this shit, but like there's some towns that burned down last summer in BC.
Yeah.
Like fucking what's the Fernie burned down? Or not Fernie, what was it? The one in Alberta. It wasn't Banff, but it was like the one that was like kind of like Banff.
Next to Banff?
Yeah. What was it? There was like 2 towns that burned down.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
So enjoy it while it lasts. It's nice warm weather.
Yeah, like pleasant, like warm for a Canadian.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get right into things here. So, there's been an announcement that they've done LiDAR scans of the pyramids, and they've discovered a crazy new thing beneath it. But I think this is rife with conspiracy. Do you want to talk a little bit about this?
Yeah, I guess. So there's this study conducted by some university. I think it was 2 universities working in tandem with each other, and they were doing some like LiDAR scans from like satellite on the pyramids, because apparently when you're doing shit from satellite, you don't need to fucking get like permission from the local governments and shit. You can kind of just do it.
Yeah, apparently the Egyptians are really tight.
Yeah, they don't like people fucking with the pyramids.
What are they hiding?
They have like very official narratives too. Like there's like the institution of like Egyptology or some shit, and there's like a head director, and he's like got the final say on all this shit.
He's like, this is real and this isn't real.
Yeah, and he's had like personal beefs with like Graham Hancock and shit.
What about Flint Dibble?
I think more like Flint Diddle.
Oh,
Diddy.
What's his name? But Graham Hancock, he was like banned from the pyramids for a while. I think it got unbanned, but he was like literally banned from visiting it and shit. Because he was, putting out there all these like contrary narratives on like the age of the pyramids.
He pulls up and they're like, get this Englishman away from the pyramids.
Yeah, probably something like that.
Just the Egyptian secret police pull up and they just fucking throw
We
him in
should
a
pull
van.
up and do like a protest with like a big flag that says Graham Hancock was right.
Yeah.
And just like, then we'll get taken
Dude,
away.
They're going to pull up with a bunch of camels and like throw us on the back of the camel. Like handcuff us, throw us on that camel and fucking take us to secret service Egyptian headquarters.
Egyptian Secret Service.
But would they take us there on camel instead of a car?
Yeah, that'd be kind of lit. But what was I saying?
Graham Hancock's band.
Oh yeah. So there's like a very official narratives for what's going on with Egypt, and they're trying to like strike this shit down with the fucking. Okay, if I had a time machine, this is definitely one of the stops. I'd be like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this to fucking bed. Yeah.
Like, what actually happened?
How did they build the pyramids?
Yeah. Put this to sleep once and for all.
I saw this video where someone used AI to generate like how the pyramids were constructed, and it showed like giants and shit. There's like these giants, but they were like levitating shit too. Like it was all crazy. Yeah.
Okay, so
they scanned the fucking pyramids.
So here we have an article.
LiDAR technology.
So
and
this is from
they
the Washington
discovered
Times.
supposedly pillars that go like 600 or 700 meters under the ground. And they said that there's these like coils surrounding the pillars. And then there's like these like big blocks at the bottom of those fucking pillars. And the conspiracy is that these are like power generating stations that like tap into the frequencies and the powers of the earth. And that the pyramids weren't just tombs. They were like fucking, I don't know, harmonic frequency devices. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
But when you go down the rabbit hole, that's what it is.
So a Scottish and Italian researcher say they used special radar technology that allowed them to see far beneath the 4,500-year-old pyramid. Also contested about the age of the pyramid. They said the technology reveals 5 structures connected by miles of geometric pathways and 8 spiral staircases descending thousands of feet underground. At the very bottom, the radar detected 2 square structures, each measuring 67,000 square feet and spanning beyond Khafra to all 3 pyramids of Giza Plateau. Their announcement, live streamed from Italy on March 15th, sent shockwaves through the world of Egyptology, and their findings at first glance appeared to be one of the most significant archaeological discoveries in modern times. Research team spokeswoman Nicole Sicolo teased the announcement as the discovery of a huge city under the pyramids. The jaw-dropping claims, however, may be at best an exaggeration and at worst a complete fabrication, critics in the field say.
That's what they want you to think, to believe.
Of course, Egypt's renowned archaeologist and former minister of antiquities trashed the findings, calling them fake news.
Yeah, that's the guy.
Zahi Hawass said the researchers used techniques that are not approved and not validated and lack any scientific basis. The Khafre pyramid, Mr. Hawass said, was studied extensively, and it was determined the massive structure was carved directly from the bedrock. All claims regarding the existence of columns beneath it are entirely unfounded, he said.
Why are you gay?
The Washington Times sought a response from the researchers Corrado Malanga of the University of Pisa in Italy and Filippo Biondi of the University of Strathclyde in Scotland. They have not yet responded. Advanced radar and other technologies such as laser and LiDAR, light detection and ranging, are being used in archaeology throughout the world to discover buried sites and artifacts. The same type of radar used by the pyramid researchers, synthetic aperture radar, or SAR, was coupled with artificial intelligence to discover a 5,000-year-old city beneath the desert in Dubai. Mr. Malanga and Mr. Biondi first published a report using SAR to view beneath Giza Plateau in August of 2022. They asked the University of Denver professor Lawrence B. Conyers, a leading expert on ground-penetrating radar, to peer-review the article. Mr. Conyers told the Washington Times that their methodology was promising, but their conclusions were a mystery to him because they appeared to be based on pages of highly complicated math formulas that required much more analysis than he could provide. Methods and their interpretations of data that they acquired using those methods are two separate things, he said. Mr. Conyers said he was skeptical of their claims that their radar could penetrate thousands of feet. He said he's only been able to penetrate about 30 feet in his extensive experience with the equipment because the radar waves attenuate or get pulled away while underground.
I think this guy's paid opposition.
He's paid by the Egyptian government.
Yeah, I think he's a hater. He's in on it. He knows that there's an underground city, and he's trying to keep the secrets hidden.
Yeah, and I think he sounds like he's open-minded to it because they want him to be like, it's like a false flag kind of thing. Where like, oh, like he's like, well, it's possible, but like, like.
I heard people saying too. Apparently, like in Egyptian mythology, there's a lot of accounts of like under like hidden city underground beneath the pyramids.
Really?
So apparently it like coincides with like the Egyptian mythology and stuff. I don't know. It's cool to think about.
Yeah.
Like it would be sick if it was real.
I think I want to hear more. I want to hear them speak on this more.
You know what I was thinking too is we need to find the live stream. Because you know how they were saying they live stream their announcement. Like why?
It's in Italian though.
There's probably subtitles, no?
I did find one with subtitles.
Okay, maybe we could take a quick gander. How is it long? Probably like
it's pretty long,
like 45 minutes or something.
It's like a proper, yeah.
Take a gander.
Yeah, but so that's that. But there's only one source.
It all goes back to one source, man.
It all goes back to one source.
Everything in the universe comes from the source.
So the live stream was this Sicolo lady? Nicole Sicolo is the one who teased the announcement. We can pull that up here.
Nicole Sicolo. Yeah, I don't know, man.
This week, you might have heard about the Cofre project, SAR pyramid scanning results. A team of scientists from Italy have been using satellite scans, and they claim that they have evidence of underground structures and tunnel networks that are underneath the middle pyramid on the Giza Plateau, including 5 never-before-found chambers inside the pyramid at ground level that replicate exactly the King's Chamber in the Great Pyramid, 8 hollow cylindrical structures descending down into the earth for over 400 meters. And not only that, these 4 hollow cylindrical structures connect to 2 square 80 meter by 80 meter chambers. And underneath that, they say that there is 2 kilometers of interconnecting tunnels under the Giza Plateau that need more investigation.
I think those are the actual photos.
The abstract summary of their finding looks really interesting, really exciting, and everybody is scrambling to find out more information. I traced the source of the abstract from the conference to the Facebook page of a man called Trevor Grassi. He also has a YouTube channel. I got in contact with Trevor, and he was more than happy to help fill me in on the information that he knows so far, and just to help clarify what's going on and what we can expect in the coming weeks.
There is
motherfucker.
electromagnetic energy.
Hey, at least we're getting ads on brand for what we're talking about. I think this ad is regarding it. Turn on.
24 hours. Has it been kicking off? Have you been getting a lot of...
Yes. Yeah, this has been a pretty crazy week so far. A lot happened this weekend, and very excited to have a chance to talk with you about it right now.
Okay, I don't think
because
we
there's a
got
lot
time
of
to
things
watch
that are
this
kind
shit.
of...
Yeah, it's like a 30-minute
But
video.
discoveries
But that's from
under the
Funny
pyramid.
Old World.
Discoveries under the pyramid. So I was watching another video, and they were talking about this stuff like a while ago. They have discovered networks of tunnels that connect under the pyramids. Like that they have like excavated and stuff. Some of them they can't go into because they're like dangerous, and there's like apparently like a shitload like poisonous spiders, and like the air gets like, you know how the air gets
How do
like
poisonous spiders live down there?
because there's like flies and bugs and shit. Yeah, like shitloads of spiders. And it's fucking
Really?
Egypt. Yeah. But like whatchamacallit? And once you go deep enough through certain cave systems, the air becomes like dead air, where it becomes like toxic. With like I don't know how it works, but like if you go down like cave systems far enough, it like you can die like just from breathing it. I'm not sure if it's like the carbon monoxide levels or like something like that, or like there's no oxygen there,
Right.
so like people die. So it's hard to like explore all these cave systems unless you have like, it would take a shitload of funding too to get like to do it properly.
Elon, get on it.
Yeah. But yeah, so they have discovered like cave networks like tunnel networks under Egypt and shit. And even like I was watching this video earlier today actually, where they're talking about like the harmonic resonances of like the different chambers in the Great Pyramid, and how like when they built the pyramids, they did it with the intention of like, or they believe the intention of like how each like chamber and room produces certain like harmonic resonances and like frequencies when you're like playing instruments or like chanting in there. And there's like this one, I think the lowest chamber in the Great Pyramid, where like it generates this frequency that's like 20 hertz or something, which is a super low frequency, but it's like something that your like ear can't really tap into. It's almost like the bass level frequency.
Right.
But some people also associate with that like as like an otherworldly frequency. I don't know if you've heard people talk about how like in music, like the 808s are kind of like bringing about like some like even Kanye's talked about it, like how like the 808 will like bring out like kind of like the underworld type shit. And if you think about it, like when you're listening to a trap beat or like any song that has like a properly tuned 808, or I think sometimes even properly intentionally detune 808s to create like a bit of a dissonance with the frequencies. But they were saying how like in this lowest chamber in the Great Pyramid, with this frequency that emits, it can actually like travel through stone or something like that. I don't know. Like this is getting out there with some crazy shit, but yeah. But I bring this up also because I stumbled across this album. What's it called? This guy like was playing flute music and he recorded it in the Great Pyramids in like the 80s. But I feel like we need to play it in the background. I wanted to do it at the beginning, but we gotta play it now because we're gonna talk about the fucking
the other pyramids.
the other pyramids too.
All right, we'll pull it up.
It's got like this crazy it's got like an 8-second natural delay to it, like reverb. What's it called? 1 second. Paul something. Give me 1 moment. Paul Horn inside the Great Pyramid. I just feel like it'd make like perfect background music for us talking about this fucking pyramid conspiracy shit. And yeah, the pyramids, they used to be covered in solid limestone, so they used to be white. Turn it down a bit. But they used to be covered in limestone, so they were solid white. And they used to have like a golden cap on the top apparently and shit.
On top of the pyramid.
Yeah. Yeah, like at the top. Yeah. I feel like this is good background music for us talking about this Illuminati shit.
This was inside the pyramid.
Yeah, you recorded this in the pyramid. So all that's like natural reverberation. This is some shit I smoked DMT to.
Dude, it looks like the video looks like some shit you'd smoke DMT to.
Yeah. So I bet he smoked DMT in the pyramid. Dude, you know what's hilarious? I bet someone totally has. Like, they just smuggled, like, a little pen. You know, those, like,
Little DMT pen?
Dude, I'd hit DMT in the fucking pyramids, bro.
Yeah, there's like, yo, give me, like, an hour alone here. Just hit the DMT pen, just, like, lie down.
It's only 10 minutes or 5 minutes.
Okay, so...
Turn it down a bit. It's too long. We need, like, background music. Okay, so I think... I don't know. Is there anything you want... I know you're a bit skeptical about this fucking.
Well,
pyramid.
I just want them to speak on it further. I just think
you need the official people to speak on it.
Well, I want the people who discovered it to have a more official, like, public statement.
Yeah, like presentation.
Yeah,
about it, or it needs to get like cross-referenced, or what's the word? Peer-reviewed.
Yeah, I want it to be peer-reviewed, and I want them to actually just speak about it publicly.
You want to hear Flint Dibble speak about it?
What does Flint Dibble have to say about this? That's what I want to know.
Bro, I don't think he believes in anything.
Send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
Literally. I don't think he believes in anything, bro.
Yeah, he doesn't even believe anything. He doesn't even believe that he
doesn't even believe that he can get an erection.
No, he doesn't believe that.
No.
Because it's never
He would
happened.
argue against it. He would get into like a 3-hour debate with Graham Hancock about why he can't get a boner.
Yeah, and then Graham would be like,
no, you can.
My name's Hancock, and I know your cock can get hard.
And Flint Dibble would be like, no.
No, but my dick can only double. Anyways, so...
aliens built the pyramids. Humans are part reptilian.
Or Egypt is an ancient lost civilization. One of the two. Or maybe
no, it is an ancient lost civilization, and the aliens helped build the pyramids.
Yeah. Okay.
And okay, this kind of ties into our next conspiracy, which is even more out there and even more fucking disputed. I don't fucking, take it with a grain of salt.
So,
but the idea too is that if they were so advanced, and say for example that these pillars do go 600 meters below the ground, and they are like really way more advanced and way older than we thought they were, the idea is that the Egyptians, because they had boats and shit, they had advanced understanding of like navigating the seas and shit. People theorized that they had traveled to the United States at some point, and that there's remnants of them in the Grand Canyon.
Right.
It's the theory. It's a pretty out there theory.
Hey, I like it. Let's roll with it.
We're rolling with it.
So this is from Daily Odds and Ends.com. The pyramids of the Grand Canyon, its off-limit areas and Egyptian relics.
It's real shit, man.
So this article has 3.5 stars.
Oh, fuck them.
And
hey, that's not bad considering how fucking.
It's actually not bad.
Can we rate it?
Yeah, we can. I'll give it 5 stars.
There we go.
Okay, so
Flint Dibble making these.
Yeah, it's like Flint Dibble made a bunch of accounts just so we could rate it 1 star. In a restricted area of the Grand Canyon, there are pyramids and caves full of hieroglyphs and Egyptian relics. Many people do not know about them, as this information has been suppressed by the federal government for about a century.
Dun dun dun.
The Isis Temple of the Grand Canyon.
It's legit.
And that's the Isis Temple of the Grand Canyon.
It is legit. It looks kind of like the Sphinx, though. Have you seen there's like side-by-side images, like to the left part?
I don't know about this one, bro.
Bro, think of, okay, hypothetically speaking, say that the pyramids are like way older than we thought it was. And the idea that there was like a cataclysmic event that happened in North America, the Younger Dryas theory.
Right.
Say there was like this crazy catastrophic event that wiped out 95% of human civilization. Maybe that was a pyramid that just survived.
All right, we'll keep going with this one. Okay. Over this area is restricted airspace. the surrounding area of this pyramid and cave on the ground, it's illegal to pass through and treacherous to navigate. All official reports about this from the Smithsonian and elsewhere have been censored, modified, nullified, or retracted. This still did not stop people from attempting to visit this part of the canyon. Many have been arrested, and some have died attempting to climb to these sacred sites over the years. It has gotten to the point where the government feels it must have armed FBI agents guarding inside the entrance to the cave that is now known as Kincaid's Cave.
Bro, we should try and do a fucking expedition here.
Podcast from Kincaid's Cave.
Dude, that'd be sick.
Kincaid's Cave was named after G.E. Kincaid, who was the first to enter the cave. After retiring from the Marines, G.E. Kincaid worked for S.A. Jordan as an archaeologist. S.A. Jordan was sent to the Grand Canyon by the Smithsonian Institute to investigate information reported by John Wesley Powell. The tunnel is presently on a cliff wall 400 feet above the Colorado River in the Grand Canyon. Archaeologists estimate the man-made cavern is around 3,000 years old. This cavern is over 500 feet long and has several cross tunnels to large chambers.
Dude, it's legit, man.
This was the lowest level and the last Egyptian tunnel city that was built in the Grand Canyon. Since that time it was constructed, archaeologists estimate the Colorado River has eroded 300 feet lower. Okay, let's get to the artifact part. There were many Egyptian relics that were discovered in Kincaid's Cave, one of which was a pure gold artifact for the Egyptian king named Kian, or Kayan. The relic is holding lotus flowers in both hands, native to Egypt. This was found in the first cross tunnel of the cave, which was in the exact same location as the shrines in the Valley of the King's Tunnel cities before the kings of ancient Egypt began to build pyramids and above ground cities. It was found that Kian was a descendant of King Zapneth in Egypt, who may have been Joseph in the Bible.
Jesus Christ!
God did.
Yo, you know what I just thought, though? Kian would be a sick name to name your son.
Kian? It's kind of like Kian.
It's kind of like Ryan.
Yeah, I guess
Kian.
I guess it is kind of like Ryan.
Dude, I'm
With
going to
a
name my
K.
son Kian.
Kian, not Ryan Jr.
Kian. That'd be sick.
Kian.
It's unique. And it's like after some fucking pharaoh.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
But then they'd find out it's like the pharaoh from
No, it's not. It's the artifact is from the Egyptian pharaoh that they found supposedly in the Grand Canyon.
So it's not like, oh, you named me after the fucking pharaoh from the Grand Canyon.
Dude, that'd be sick too, man. That'd be super legit, man.
Imagine like the kids at school are making fun of him though. They're like, oh, your dad named you after the Grand Canyon pharaoh? Like, oh, I didn't
Dude,
even...
kids aren't smart enough to know that shit. Especially by then, dude, kids probably won't even fucking go outside.
Yeah, they
They'll
won't
just
even
be like plugged into TikTok.
They won't even know how to fucking wipe their ass.
Yeah.
All right, let's read on. This Egyptian golden tablet was also discovered in the depths of this tunnel city, led by way of Kincaid's Cave. This tablet serves as a history book, including names that began with King Zapneth coming to Aztlan, and information about his descendant King Kian coming from the Grand Canyon. Okay, can we confirm if this was actually found there?
No, we can't.
Okay.
We're just going to pretend it was.
Okay. These pure gold artifacts from Kincaid's Cave and these Egyptian
Look,
urns
I had to
from
go.
Powell's
I had to
Cave.
go really deep down in DuckDuckGo to find some articles that actually said this was legit, because all the articles say this is bullshit. But it's so much. This we're not trying to find those articles.
Yeah,
We're trying
you're
to find
right,
the
you're right.
articles of the people that say there were fucking pyramids in the Grand Canyon.
These pure gold artifacts from Kincaid's Cave and these Egyptian urns from Powell's Cave are some of the only historical artifacts from the Grand Canyon on display at the Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C. Where did the rest of them go? At least some of them were obviously photographed and documented, but who knows what wasn't? There is a reason why the other relics that have been found here are not on display.
They don't want you to know.
They don't
Just
want
the
you to know.
Smithsonian, man, they covered it up. So apparently there was like newspaper articles in like the early 1900s saying that they discovered these Egyptian artifacts. And like that's where this whole like tunnel thing comes from. It's like an early article in like the local newspapers. And then the Smithsonian came in and fucking
Rewrote history.
yeah, they did their cover up. Oh, yo, this song goes crazy, bro. I want to sample it. This is that lower frequency shit. Should almost turn it up a bit.
Okay, we'll bump this one.
It's a banger. Smoke DMT to this shit, bro. Alright, so what do you think, man? Pyramids in the Grand Canyon. I think I sent you another article.
Okay, yeah. So here's another one. Did the Smithsonian cover up an ancient Egyptian colony in the Grand Canyon?
Yes.
In recent years, more evidence has emerged which supports the idea that ancient civilizations like the Egyptians, the Chinese, and even possibly the Olmec achieved transoceanic voyages before written history suggests.
Indubitably.
While scientific response to pre-Columbian transoceanic contact vary over time, most ideas which support this possibility have been treated with skepticism since such an idea radically opposes what we're told about history.
Even the ocean can be trans.
Why are you gay?
The idea that there is, or was, an ancient colony in North America belonging to ancient Egyptian civilizations is something that, according to many, only occurs in Hollywood movies. However, according to the front page of April 5, 1909 edition of the Arizona Gazette, a bizarre discovery was made in the marble region of the Grand Canyon
There's some bizarre
that points
things out
them
there.
towards an ancient Egyptian presence in North America thousands of years ago.
Indeed.
According to the newspaper, two alleged Smithsonian-funded archaeologists, Professor S.A. Jordan and G.E. Kincaid, made the fascinating discovery that, according to many, proves history is inaccurate.
History is inaccurate, bro.
The report, shrouded in mystery, reads, discoveries which almost conclusively prove that the race which inhabited this mysterious cavern, hewn in solid rock by human hands, was of Oriental origin, possibly from Egypt, tracing back to Ramses.
Wait, are they saying it was Asian people?
Oriental.
So the Egyptians were really Chinese. Yo! Pro CCP. You know, I know there's some Hebrew Israelites out there.
They say the Egyptians are Chinese?
No, they say that the Egyptians were black, which maybe they were. But I think we should throw out a new theory. The pyramids were built by the Chinese.
Yeah, I think that's part of our pro-China,
Pro-China.
pro-Red Dragon.
Yeah. Make the pyramids Chinese again.
Make the pyramids Chinese again.
Yeah. Dude, what if we like discovered some shit where there's like Chinese like engravings in the fucking... You go down some of these like deeper levels. They're gonna like find these tunnels, excavate them.
It's like painted over with hieroglyphs, but it's actually like Chinese.
Underneath it's
writing.
like Chinese fucking calligraphy or whatever.
Yeah, and then like you like scrape away the hieroglyphs, and underneath is like the Chinese calligraphy.
Man, dude, we've been lied to so much.
Like
I
layers of
wouldn't
lies on
even
top of
surprise me.
lies.
All right, we got to turn it down a bit now. This song's a bit louder. They didn't mix this super well.
Yeah, mix leaves something to be desired.
I don't think he mixed it though. I think he just played it in the pyramids though. That's part of it.
Didn't have money. They spent the whole budget on flying to the pyramids.
Yeah, and bribing the guys to let him play the flute in there for fucking 2 hours.
Yeah.
This is kind of cool though, eh?
This is some proper psychedelic video.
Yeah.
Like these visuals are fucking crazy.
For the listeners, it's like some kaleidoscopic fucking DMT shit.
Yeah, it's like pretty cool, like kaleidoscope stuff. It looks like custom made kaleidoscope type stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Like early 2000s kaleidoscope computer imagery.
Yeah.
But it works well.
It's
pyramids in the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, pyramids in the Grand Canyon.
I believe it. I also believe mountains are trees, though, so take what I say with a grain of salt.
Yeah, do your own research. It's funny here. There's like at the bottom of the article, there says reference, and then the reference, the first link is, did ancient Egyptians trade nicotine and cocaine with the New World?
Well, they probably did. Can we look at that? Or is that
Let's
too
see what
much?
Oh, man.
They have coca plants in Egypt? Yeah, that's how they built the fucking pyramids.
That makes way more sense.
They were on fucking coke, man. They put in that work. What do you think? Does this seem legit?
Yeah, let's just skip this one.
Okay, not legit.
I mean, it's like a whole article.
Okay, fuck it. We've been reading too much.
Yeah, I feel like we've been reading a lot. Anyways, okay.
Pyramids exist in the Grand Canyon. Smithsonian trying to cover it up like they usually do.
Yeah.
With most things.
Big Egypt.
Big pyramid.
Big pyramid.
Yeah. That's funny. That's what I want to say. With the skeptic, this guy who's the head of the institution of whatever the fuck, who's saying that this study is bullshit. That's literally Big Pyramid.
That is Big Pyramid.
That's trying to be like, no, you don't know what the fuck happened. Mind your fucking business.
Yeah, he's like, you're not even Egyptian.
I'll fucking Hillary Clinton you. AKA I'll fucking kill you.
Yeah.
Because you know how all the people got killed around the Clintons or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
He's like the Bill Gates of fucking pyramids.
Dude, you can't fucking trust Big Pyramid.
Anthony Fauci of fucking ancient Egypt.
Can't be trusted.
Yeah.
They turned the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Serious crap. I'm sick of being social engineered. It's not funny.
Facts. Okay.
I feel like the frogs at the pyramids would be like hella fucking hetero.
Super straight.
Super straight frogs.
Straight frogs, heterosexual frogs.
Yeah.
Nile frogs.
Yeah. They're getting bitches.
Nile frogs get bitches.
Yeah.
All right, moving along. So totally changing course here.
What are we talking about now?
Now we're going to be talking about Ashton Hall.
This is actually not that far off course if you think about it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Care to elaborate?
No, it doesn't even need explanation. Certain things that are understood don't need to be explained, man.
All right. So here we have a video of Ashton Hall.
Man's locked in.
$3:57 fucking a.m.
Well, you gotta wake up, man. If you want to get shit done. He's got the nose thing on, too. Yo, natty or not?
I feel like he could be natty.
I don't think he's natty. He's taking some peptides or some shit. Some SARMs.
Was that the fucking Bible?
Probably. Sparkling water and the ice with the lemon. Boom.
Thank you.
This is how I'm trying to come 2026.
Going up.
Man's got the go yard bag. morning routine, man.
These times aren't making sense.
Bro, you just slow, man. He's moving quick. He's documenting his life.
Going up.
You wish you were this efficient with your time, man. Got the G-Wagon.
3, 2, 1.
Hell yeah, bro.
It's good to meet you, man. Respect it.
That's crazy.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, I did that shit this morning.
What's that supposed to do?
Honestly, I thought it did nothing. Dude, try it. It feels fucking good. It's probably just some natural shit that's good for your skin. It does feel kind of crazy. Like, at first I thought it was stupid, and then I did it, and I'm like...
You've made your first 10,000. Congratulations. We got to do at least 20, bro.
Man's locked in. Yo, he might be the most famous person on Earth right now. Seriously, dude, all his fucking reels have like 20, 30, 40, 50. Some of them have like 200 million views. It's crazy.
So he gets up at 4 in the morning?
3:50.
It seems counterproductive.
No, there's all these people like, yo, I wake up at 6 every day. I wake up at 5. He's like, bitch, I wake up at 3:50. There's levels to being locked in, man.
It just seems fucking stupid.
Dude, he's gotten
Circadian
more
rhythm.
done in his first fucking 4 hours than most people do all day.
Yeah.
And while filming it. Fuck, I wish I found the video. There's this one video where he gets like 2 haircuts in a day. It's fucking hilarious.
It's just fucking ridiculous.
Watch the other one. I sent you 2, right?
Did you send 2?
Yeah.
Where's the other one? Like, I believe this even less than I believe the fucking pyramids in, in the Grand Canyon.
To be fair, it's it's definitely not actually the time he's doing shit.
No one's getting up at
Like
3:50. Like, okay, if you think about it, if you got up at 3:50, it would just like your circadian rhythm would be off. If
You're
you
just such a skeptic, man.
Thank you.
It's just
no
so
socks.
No socks? Fuck, when you're that rich, you don't need to wear socks, man.
Yeah, boss, we're going to go to that 7-Eleven right up the street.
It's just so hilarious how
Does
you're
he have
filming.
a sponsorship with that water or something?
He must. Or it's his company, I think. Dude, man's the GOAT. Do I want to be like Ashton Hall when I grow up? What's your thoughts?
I mean, it's working. If he wants to be like an online marketing,
It's just hilarious, like the morning routine, just filming like everything, like brush teeth, fucking hair, like it's so stupid.
It just he's doing a lot.
He's doing a lot, but he's doing it.
I mean,
most people just sit and scroll on Instagram for fucking 2-3 hours.
I mean, yeah, I think it's working for him. So that's good.
I think this is proof that there are pillars under the Great Pyramids. If he can do this much in 4 hours, then why couldn't the Egyptians build 600-meter pyramids under the fucking pillars under the pyramids? You know?
Let's look at some of these comments. No girls, no posse, just him, vibes, and focus.
Man's locked in, bro.
Please wear a pair of socks, bro. The government isn't going to tax you for that. Say what you want, but this man actually made it.
He sprints so aggressively.
Everyone's saying you should wear socks, and I agree.
You gotta tell somebody else what to do, man. Alright, Ashton Hall. GOAT. Legend. Cultural icon.
Yeah, maybe we'll revisit this.
Phenomenon.
Yeah, I think it's bullshit.
You're just being a hater, man.
I mean, obviously, he's, works hard, but I question the 3:50 waking time.
We'll have to film a vlog with him one day.
Yeah, I mean, good for you, Ashton Hall. You're making this work for you, and that's what matters.
I'm gonna start waking up at fucking 3:50.
Don't forget the water.
I woke up at 7 today, and I fucking wiped a banana peel on my face.
That's pretty good.
So, I'm doing more than you.
I did not wipe a banana on my face today, so you are, in fact, doing more.
Dude, it feels amazing. No, did he?
Did he?
No, dude, you should try it before you knock it. I was like, this is so stupid, and but then I did it, I'm like, oh.
Okay, you know what? Let's give this a goog.
A goo?
A Google. Let's give it a goog.
A goog.
What the benefits of
probably like the top.
Rubbing a banana peel on face.
It's definitely like the top fucking search result.
All right, let's see. It is brightening, hydrating, and soothing. Just think of the preventable Botox. Think of it as preventable Botox on your fine lines and wrinkles and anywhere you have hyperpigmentation.
Do you have 8 bananas?
I do.
You should do it right now.
I'm
gonna get a fucking banana. We're gonna sacrifice a banana right now.
While using banana peels on your face might seem like a natural skincare hack, it's generally not recommended for daily use as it could potentially lead to irritation or allergic reactions.
Fuck this shit. This is some Flint Dibble type shit.
Potential benefits and why they might be minimal. Antioxidants.
I hate these fucking motherfuckers.
Banana peels contain antioxidants but can help protect skin from damage. That can. Some believe these properties can help with skin issues. Banana peels contain vitamin A. All right. You give me two peels here.
Yeah, you get the double one.
All right.
Oh, wait, do you have any cloths? You wipe your face after. Okay, I'm using your dish rag.
Or why don't you grab the paper towel?
It's out of paper towel. I used all of it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Shout out to, what's his name? Ashton Hall.
All right, Ashton, this is for you. So what do we do? Just rub it on your face?
Rub it on your face like a fucking man.
I feel like this is the least manly thing to do. Is fucking rub banana peels on your face.
Dude,
It's pretty.
fucking do it, man.
It's pretty.
Alright, we gotta do it right now. You ready?
All right.
Fucking amazing, isn't it? Get under your eyes.
Yeah.
Your forehead.
All right.
Fucking goat, man. I felt like it was stupid till I fucking did it. I was like, oh my god.
Kind of does feel good.
It feels fucking amazing, right? You don't knock it till you fucking try it.
You know what?
Yeah, right?
It's actually all right.
Oh.
You know what? Maybe he's onto something.
Okay, I'm gonna use this first. You gotta like wipe it off first. After. There you go.
All right. Maybe it's all right.
It's fucking not bad, right? Like at first you're like, this is so stupid, and then you put it on and you're like, wow, that's fucking amazing. That's why I say when you fucking read that article, you're like, this guy's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, that was, like, it seems really stupid.
It seems stupid until you do it, and you're like, oh, this is like, feels amazing on your fucking skin.
All right, Ashton, maybe you're onto something.
Proof the pyramids.
Okay, maybe on one episode we got to get the soda water.
Yeah.
And we'll do the bowl dip too.
Yeah, we should do like a morning routine.
Yeah, I think we need to get bath salts back too. Smelling salt.
Yeah, we gotta do bath salts on the fucking pod. We'll do a morning routine video where we're doing bath salts. That'd be sick.
Fucking banana peels on the face and then smoke a bowl of bath salts.
Yeah, and then we'll go and eat somebody's face.
Yeah. All right.
So that was Ashton Hall.
Ashton Hall. Shout out. Actually, you know what? Shout out Ashton Hall.
Yeah, shout out, man. Dude, guys knows what he's talking about.
So now, let's talk about Kanye West's new album.
Oh, yeah, fuck.
Did you listen to it?
I listened to it multiple times. So, yeah, one thing a buddy of mine pointed out, which I noticed, is so on the YouTube version, once you get halfway through, it just, like, played the album over again.
Did it?
Yeah, like if you listen on the YouTube version.
But, okay, the original upload, it had different songs.
Okay, so I think that, yeah, it's all weird. But if you the upload on Kanye West's channel, it like, as it got to like the 20-minute mark, it just went back and played the first half again. But when I listened to it on Tidal, it didn't do that. It's a good album, but I don't know how much replay album value it has.
Really?
I don't know. I couldn't listen to it more than twice. I don't know. Like, it's a very, like, low energy album. Like a more laid back, relaxed album. Like artistic, which is good. Not even a lot of the songs don't have drums, you know? And the songs that do have drums are kind of more like of like creative drum, not like a like hard hitting, like get you pumped up type of song. Like there's no like high energy songs on the album. I like the Spanish song a lot.
Yeah, that one was good.
It was good. Definitely used AI on it.
You think so?
Oh, for sure. That wasn't Kanye speaking Spanish.
Why?
Because Kanye doesn't speak Spanish.
I mean, his pronunciation was pretty bad.
It wasn't that bad.
I thought it was pretty bad.
He has been using AI a lot. Like, so yeah.
Is this confirmed? Did he say he used AI?
I think he's talked about it, yeah. Yeah. Which, it's not bad, but I don't know. Okay, what's your thoughts on the album?
I liked it.
Yeah?
I actually liked it a lot.
I liked it too, but I'm just like, I feel
I
like
liked it more than the Cardi album.
Yeah, I'll say that probably too, yeah. But I feel like my hype on this album was like here, and it's kind of been like a little bit of a...
I like the World War III song.
I know you do. That wasn't even on the album.
I was kind of disappointed. I thought it would be on the album.
Yeah.
But I think he wants to be more serious about it.
That's like your favorite song right now.
That's my favorite song right now.
Sonically, it's not bad.
Sonically, it's good. And I think sonically, I like the album a lot. And I think that's the old Kanye back. I think it's
Is it the old Kanye?
It's artistic. It's inspired.
Okay.
That's what it feels like. He like it feels artistic and inspired. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was good. And it also makes me think too, if this is AI, then I think everyone should just quit making music now because that's pretty fucking good.
Well, it's not like 100% AI. It's like he used AI to polish it. So what a buddy of mine, who we've had on the pod, Kundai, he fucking took... Shout out, Kundai.
Shout out.
He took this song that he had recorded, like an original song of his where he's rapping, but he put it through Suno and he turned it into like a female voice. So there's like stuff you can do with it or like this other song he did, I forget, because I didn't hear the original, but it's like you can like take a song you've recorded and like use AI to like enhance it. So it's not just like, you can use it as like a tool to enhance the music you've already made. So when I say it's AI Kanye, it's not like it's just like he didn't record it at all. It's like he's using AI to like fine tune it, kind of like a mix and master, like an auto tune per se.
Well,
say like he recorded like a rough vocal and then he used AI to like smooth everything over.
We already have AI mastering too and mixing.
But this is kind of different. Say like you sing something that's like kind of out of key and it's like a concept, like an idea. You know how like a reference track? Say like you record a reference track and then you use AI to create like the polished version of it. Where it's like hitting the notes and like more clear and more like energy or something like that. Because you can give it prompts on what you want it to do. Yeah. I was actually thinking we should almost try and do that after we record, but I want to see like put Chrome Hearts into Suno.
See what it does.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think it'd be cool.
Well, in any case, I thought it was good.
I thought it was good too, but it's also not the finished version. It's like a rough draft, like he put out as version 1. So I'm more interested to see the final version of it.
Yeah.
And
so apparently it was removed from Apple Music when he did upload it.
Not surprised. I don't know why though. It doesn't say any crazy shit on it.
Kanye West released a 45-minute video titled Bully V1 over the weekend on YouTube. In it, his 9-year-old son, Saint, appears wrestling ring, swinging a mallet, blah, 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 blah. So it was on Apple Music briefly, but it's since been removed, and Ye responded with a message on X. Apple Music removed Bully V1, but that won't stop me. My music is bigger than their platforms. I'm speaking directly to the people, and no one can silence that. This is just the beginning of my fight.
I really don't get why they removed it, because he didn't say any crazy shit on the album, like at all.
Because of the World War III song.
It's not on the album.
Yeah, but maybe he's just a liability. We can't have him like
on the platform
at all.
That could be it. Yeah.
He should put it on Spotify. They wouldn't have taken it down.
It's on Tidal.
Ty Dolla $ign had publicly criticized Ye's anti-Semitic comments, and Ye recently called out Cardi for leaving his vocals off a recent album, even as Cardi reportedly expressed interest in collaborating with Ye's daughter, North. The Apple Music version also rearranged the tracklist and featured only one guest, Peso Pluma, who appears on the song Last Breath. Unlike many of Ye's past projects, Bully leans heavily into singing. However, some fans have pointed out the noticeable use of artificial intelligence throughout the vocals.
Told you.
Ye had initially planned to release Bully on June 15th, which is his daughter Northwest's birthday. It's unclear why he moved the release date forward, but the rollout has been anything but conventional and possibly intentional. The controversial rapper-producer appears to be bypassing traditional industry channels as he fights for creative control. This is just the beginning of my fight, blah, blah, blah.
Okay, I think we get it. You don't got to read all this shit. Unless you want to.
No. I think that summarizes it.
It's not a bad album. Not a bad album.
Yeah, I liked it. Is it Life of Pablo? No. But it's good.
Is it a Donda? No.
Oh, yeah. I also wanted to say this, too.
Fucking, even Vultures? No. I think Vultures was a much better album.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I like Vultures a lot more. Ty Dolla $ign. Got the songs with YG, Nipsey Hussle, fucking all these dudes.
Yeah. I mean,
Vultures
honestly,
was a good album. I listened to that album a lot.
actually, that was a good album. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm just not a biggest Ty Dolla $ign fan, but
Yeah.
okay. I just wanted to say this too. So 11 years ago now, Kanye released a song called Black Skinhead.
Yes.
So
And the imagery of that song with the,
with the KKK hoods.
White KKK hoods. You know,
so, come on. He was telegraphing this whole time. It totally makes sense. Then around the same time he released this, he wanted to release his other album and call it Hitler.
Jesus.
Yeah, he wanted to call
that
Yeezus
was this album,
Hitler.
right?
Was it this album?
Black Skinhead is on.
Was that on Yeezus?
I think so.
Oh, well,
yeah. He was good.
There you go.
Like in the 24th hour, the people around him convinced him to not release the album
as Hitler,
which is crazy. But
well,
yeah,
exactly.
What was I gonna say? You know what's funny? So, DJ Academics recently did an interview with Kanye. It hasn't come out yet, but he was talking about it. They did it like a week or two ago. And it was like during this time when like Kanye was lashing out and like Jay-Z on Twitter. He said some really wild shit about Jay-Z, alluding to like Epstein shit. But then
why the fuck were you on that island?
Yeah, but then he was kind of like later being like, yo, like I'm getting reports there's people out trying to find me or trying to kill me. So apparently it took him a few days to get the interview with Kanye because this is in LA and they're like, yo, like Kanye's trying to lay low. Like, anyway, so they did this interview.
It was in person?
In person, yeah.
Oh, shit.
They did this interview. I'm looking forward to when it comes out. It'll be interesting. But, and then because Kanye's like, they had to rush it because he's like, yo, I need to leave to Japan. Because it's like not safe for me. So he was like, yo, we got like an hour to do this interview that I'm going to bounce. So they like did the interview like super quick. And then he like is leaving to Japan. Academics said Kanye just grabbed this duffel bag. And that was like the only thing he was bringing with him to Japan. And in that duffel bag was just two outfits. One was white, one was black. You guess what they were?
No fucking way.
Literally, like he's like, these people are trying to kill me. I'm fucking going to Japan. So he's like about to hop on a private jet. He just grabs a duffel bag. That's like the only thing he's bringing with him to Japan. It's just these two outfits.
Like Klansman hoods.
Like full on outfits. It's like, bro, like what? Like you can't make this shit up. Just like him, like, gotta go, like, grabs the bag.
Like that's the most important. That's what he's bringing.
That's what
him.
he's going to Japan with. No other clothing. Just yo, I don't know what these fucking bananas you bought. I think they're GMO because my face is burning.
Well, it says here that
no, I did it earlier and it felt fine, but you got some
these
fucked
are
up
organic bananas.
Bill Gates organic. These are probably You hear about how they have mRNA fucking plants now? These are mRNA fucking COVID vaccine bananas.
No, these are good bananas.
Did he?
Anyways, that's enough about Kanye.
Okay, we'll see what happens. You know, I'm sure something will happen. Then we'll go see what it is.
Okay, I think let's talk about what the former British Prime Minister has to say about Carney.
All right, let's talk about this quick.
That Mark Carney has become the Prime Minister of Canada. He did a terrible job in Britain of the governorship of the Bank of England. He created a lot of the problems that blew up on my watch and that I got blamed for were actually created by him. He backed Labour in the election and Rachel Reeves's policies, which are leading the country to bankruptcy. So why on earth the Liberal Party of Canada has selected this man, I have no idea. And I think it is illegitimate that this guy has never been elected as a member of Parliament in Canada. I'm utterly puzzled, and the Canadians. I'm not going to tell the Canadians how to vote. Obviously, I want the Conservatives to be elected in Canada, but I think it's Justin Trudeau has pursued a lot of the same policies that Europe has been pursuing. And America has raced ahead of us. Back at the turn of the millennium, the average Brit was catching up with the average American in terms of income per head. Wow. We are now $34,000 a year behind. We are poorer than Mississippi, which is the poorest American state. And the same is true. The same is true of France and Germany, and to some extent of Canada, because they pursued all of these woke policies. High taxes, high spending, not using their natural resources. And Justin Trudeau was the architect of that. And of course, Mark Carney has been the advocate of these policies. So I don't know what is going on in Canada, but in the same way as I think people in Britain need to wake up to what the real threat to our country is, I think they need to wake up in Canada. I think it is extraordinary.
Well, I think the fact that she wants the Conservatives to win kind of does say it all, though.
I don't think it's like, it's not as simple as to be like, oh, liberals good, conservatives bad.
Well, no.
But like, she can like have her opinions, but it's like, just because someone like identifies as conservative doesn't make them a villain. You know, I think it's like
Definitely
a really,
not.
I think it's
Definitely
like a
not.
really black and white way of looking at the world, where obviously there's fucking really like ignorant and like whatever you want to say about, you know, the stereotype. There are people that like fit those stereotypes, but just because someone like is on that side of the aisle doesn't mean they're necessarily like by de facto wrong or like a bad person, you know?
I mean, I didn't even mean it like that. I just mean more in the sense that that's her bias.
Yeah, no, and she acknowledges it though, at least, you know, which is fair. I actually have never heard of this woman before in my life before, because who the fuck follows British politics? This
I
is
didn't
fucking,
even know she was a prime minister.
This is Canada and fucking America. We run the center stage. We don't pay attention to politics in other
this
parts
is North
of the world.
America.
Everyone else in the world pays attention to our politics. To be fair, nobody pays attention to fucking Canadian politics that isn't Canadian.
Yeah, no one knows.
It's just,
either.
but everyone in the world pays attention to American politics.
It's the most entertaining.
Yeah. Even like Chinese politics.
Well, nothing really changes there. It's just like G, and then that's
G being a G.
G being a G.
Ain't shit gonna change.
It's a pretty good slogan, actually.
Yo, man, they gotta fucking get us on board.
G being a G.
Ain't shit gonna change.
Yo,
that's a fucking clip right there.
That's a bar. Okay, so
she'll go like super duper viral on TikTok. We'll be like the fucking Anthony, whatever the fuck his name is, on TikTok.
Okay, so let's talk about our rants.
You got some rants.
I only have one.
Oh, you got two.
I think I'm going to leave one of them off. You're right. The time has passed.
Get it off your chest, man.
So I think you can relate to this one about the Evolve gym.
Oh, yeah.
Because you had a lot to say about it initially, too.
I did, but you're on board, too.
I'm on board.
Okay, so I guess for the viewers, so let's give a bit of backstory context. So the sauna's fucking broken again at the kids' community center. Sauna Bandit, whoever the fuck.
Fucking Sauna Bandit.
Somebody's sabotaging it. It's a conspiracy. It's funny because when you talk to people there, it's like people have their own theories. Like
everyone has their own theory.
Nobody believes the official narrative.
No.
Like everyone's like, something's up.
Something happened.
Not just happened, but why hasn't it been fixed? It's been 2 months. Dude, I went there 3 weeks ago. I'm like, hey, like, you know when it's going to get fixed? They're like, oh, like next week. Week goes by. I'm like, any update on the sound? They're like, oh yeah, parts are coming in on Monday. It'll be ready on Wednesday. I was in there fucking yesterday. I asked Buddy. I'm like, you know when it's going to be fixed? He's going to be like, next week probably.
Yeah.
And I looked at him. I'm like, that's what you fucking said
Stop
last week.
fucking lying to me.
Dude, when I go there today, I might
crash out.
I might get fucking crash out. But just to give like backstory, so we're like, let's go check out this other gym. New big fucking gym downtown in the Post on Georgia and whatever the fuck street. What street is that? Georgia and some?
Yeah, like near there.
By the Bull. The Bronze Bull.
By the Bronze Bull.
The Post building. This massive new facility. It's only been open for like 2 months, and it looks all high-tech, state-of-the-art. How many square feet is it in there?
It's fucking huge.
It's like 100,000 square feet or some ridiculous.
Well, probably not that big, but...
Probably. How many square feet is this apartment?
Maybe like under 500.
Yeah. But so you think about how big that space is. It might be close to like 100,000 square feet. For the whole facility with all the extra rooms they said they had. And it's a big loop around.
Yeah.
Biggest gym I've ever been in.
Yeah, same.
Big gym.
Other than the one in Richmond. That one was pretty big too.
Yeah, I like that one though.
But that one was not big gym. Like it was a big gym, but it's not big gym.
Yeah, it's like
gym for the people.
Yeah, it's the people's gym. A populous gym.
It's the populous gym. It was the working party gym.
Yeah. Anyways, so fucking we went to this fucking gym. $25 drop in. Fucking horrendous.
Yeah, $25 for drop-in, $8 for parking.
Insane.
The sauna wasn't even hot.
Sauna was like 60 degrees.
Yeah.
And it just felt weird in there. It felt like it was like an IKEA sauna.
Yeah.
You know? Like it felt like cheap.
Something felt off about it.
Not just about the sauna, about everything. I'll let you take it over from here.
It just felt like it was thrown together, the whole gym. They're trying to do too much. They're trying to make this weird mega complex. They have like physios that work in the gym and like acupuncture and shit like that, massage therapists, but it's not included in your gym membership. You can just hire their services while you're there.
Who's gonna fucking do that? Those are probably like bottom of the barrel fucking physiotherapists.
Yeah, what bottom of the barrel physiotherapist would be in a fucking
Temu,
gym?
fucking
Temu,
Wish,
Temu,
Wish,
Wish.com, physio.
They're probably like illegally fucking.
Even the equipment felt like it wasn't broken in yet.
Yeah,
like the equipment felt all like kind of weird to use.
It felt weird, man. But it was like it's
the
almost
lights,
like
it felt like an airplane hangar. Like it was really big.
Yeah,
you could have landed like 8 Cessnas in there.
Yeah,
like back to back. Like just it was like a huge airplane hangar. The ceilings were massive.
It felt like an ice detention center.
Yeah,
like literally
fluorescent lights,
but just with fucking workout equipment.
Yeah, crazy fluorescent lights, and there's way too much room between all the equipment.
Yeah,
like it's like there was lots of equipment, but there's equally large amounts of space between everything. So it just feels like the place is way too fucking big.
Yeah,
like why is this place so big?
And there wasn't enough people in there to like obviously it just opened, so they gotta get their numbers up. But even for being late at night, like bro, imagine how much the rent is per month.
Yeah,
it must be like absurdly expensive.
But they're really gouging with the price too. So.
They are, but not even that much. It was like $70 a month.
Is it that cheap? But isn't that for like a
year membership?
Year membership.
Yeah, but still, like, not that bad. I pay $60 a month.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Like 73 or something.
But you only get month to month.
Yeah, but it's community center. They just kind of do that.
Yeah,
yeah. But anyways, fucking. Felt like a fucking concentration camp. Like it felt like a human cloning facility.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it felt like where you go to get like it's like what they do like the re-education fucking shit. Like in fucking I don't know.
Like I think where they train the clones in Star Wars?
Yeah.
Like that's where they'd get trained.
It's like the Death Star of gyms.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
Yeah. No, don't recommend it.
Don't go to Evolve Gym.
Especially not the one on downtown.
Yeah, I've heard the one in Burnaby's alright.
Yeah.
But the one downtown is like
miss.
Yeah, it was like, I don't know, something like it was like, people say if you're in like a haunted house or like a house where people have been murdered, like the energy stays there, which I fucking firmly believe. I don't know what happened in that fucking building, but like something happened.
Yeah,
it was like a hospital,
or it's like on a native burial ground.
Yeah, burial site, and it's like haunted.
Something.
Yeah.
And the fact that, they don't validate your fucking parking.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, you're going to have this gym in the middle of downtown and you're going to have a parking lot. Like, I get it if there's no parking lot for the place. There's literally a parking lot in the building and you don't validate it. Not even for members. It just seems
That's
a
why,
little
bro,
crazy.
I think that gym's going to go under.
I hope that gym
I don't
goes
think
under.
it's going to do that. I bet in a year or two from now, it's not still going to be there because it's going to be losing money. Because I bet that parking, The parking, the sauna. So there's just too many factors where people are like, why would I go to this gym? There's so many other good gyms.
Yeah.
And they don't seem open to constructive feedback because everyone in the fucking sauna is talking about how they tell them the sauna sucks and they don't do anything about it.
Yeah. So what is it? Maybe there's like a problem with saunas and gyms.
Big sauna.
Big sauna.
Big gym.
But yeah, with that brings us to the end of the episode.
No, you got one more round.
No, I'm not gonna do it. I feel like it's bad juju.
Thorun's neighbor has been coughing a lot.
Yeah.
It's really upsetting him.
Yeah, it was over now though, so I'm over it.
He's not over it.
I'm gonna remember it for the rest of my life.
Dr. Cheese, baby.
You should have just been like.
No, I do other stuff. Okay. So we'll call it even.
Kid Cudi wearing the dress.
Yeah. Not in this album.
We're gonna use that as the thumbnail.
So thank you for tuning in to episode 34 of the Thorun Skundo Podcast.
Oh, yo, Kid Cudi wearing a dress.
Send him 2-3 years Dagestan and forget.
There we go. That was perfect. But yeah, Pyramids LiDAR. We might do an update on that in the future.
Legitimate.
Pyramids of the Grand Canyon. Maybe.
Also legitimate.
Ashton Hall. He's on to something with these banana peels.
Super legitimate.
Kanye album, good.
Side.
Mixed reviews. I think it's good. And fuck Big Jim.
Fuck Big Jim. Until next time for episode 35.
Peace.